Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody, and welcome to Beyond Standards Community. It's your Captain Shanks, once again with some more Rise of the Witch King action. Yes, you need to save the replays, by the way. And yeah, we're gonna continue with the World Championship in the round of 16. We're gonna jump into the games between Imperialist, a Russian player, against Revolutionist, a Turkish player. And as always, we're gonna spin our wheel before we jump into the game number 1. And the first map we're gonna see in this best of 5 series is gonna be on the map Eastfold. And before losing any time, let's mute the music and jump right into it. Here we go. BFME 2 HD edition, by the way, the favorite edition from my man Mirak Turi. He is in love with the HD edition, he told me. Right, Eastfold, let me choose the map real quick. Oh my goodness. Right, disable the custom heroes, disable the ring heroes. Gonna choose Observer. No. Alright. Alright, so as you know, the players are able to pick their faction. We got already a game going on today between Irby and Mr. Piggy, in which Irby was able to win the games and get qualified to the quarterfinals. And the winner of this best of 5 series actually gonna face in the quarterfinals against Andy-san, who was already able to win against King Mustafa in the round of 16. So this is gonna be quite important for both the players, for the winner of this series and Andy-san. And we had also bets going on. What I've seen so far in the bet section is that we have a lot of bets on Imperialist. And I'm gonna send you the link afterwards in the Discord. By the way, make sure to join our Discord, and if you have any questions how to get stuff, what I'm using, feel free to ask there, and I will be sending you the link. Okay, my friend? You can download that absolutely for free, and by the way, use it as well. So we're gonna have Revolutionist picking the Isengard faction, and Imperialist is gonna stick up with the random faction. The map Eastfold gonna be the first one. We're gonna choose the normal edition, by the way, instead of the edition with the Hammer of Thor. I got fucked. Family friendly, please, by the way, guys. This is not an adult stream, okay? This is family friendly stream. Alright, let's get the game number 1 started. Damn, Discord is banned in my country, really? Maybe can someone send you a link to download that? It's easy. Okay, we're gonna have Angmar against Isengard. Imperialist was picking random faction. And on the right side of the map, we have the green Angmar player, Imperialist, who is a Russian player, fighting for his country, Russia. And on the right side of the map, we have the gray Isengard player, Revolutionist. Revolutionist himself is a Turkish player, the last one remaining in the World Championship. And in order to make his country proud, he needs to win this series no matter what. And we have 2 players left from Russia. One of them is Imperialist. Depends on the outcome of this best of 5 series, if he's gonna be better and get qualified to the quarterfinals. And the other player we have left in the round of 16 is Dayman, who is gonna face against C-Knight of EA, by the way. Tomorrow, hopefully. Alright, we have Uruk pits here, 1, 2 furnaces, the 3rd furnace is coming up, the Uruk pit as well. Hall of the Kingsman is coming up first, after 2 mills into the 3rd mill. PowerPoint wise, Imperialist, the Angmar player on the bot side, or on the left side, depends on how you want to see the map, has picked the War Chant ability, and Revolutionist, the Isengard player, has picked the War Chant ability as well. Duke Jason, welcome to the stream, dude, how you doing? So we're gonna get some Urukai on the fields, and obviously some of those Troll Masters, half-troll Troll Masters I wanted to say, my bad. So what you can actually do in this map is you have really close and easy creeps you can take. So you can turn them into the pikes, but he chooses to get the Ganda Bat Warriors as well. And we're gonna get some Urukai on the field. Urukai are obviously stronger in a 1v1, but they cost also the double amount. They cost 400 each. And the Troll Masters, they cost only 200. And we're gonna have Troll and Wolf team coming up for the Angmar player, which again is gonna give him the option to get those Troll Masters into the Wolf Riders. And he can also recruit from the level 1 Troll and Wolf team this dire Wolf Pack battalions. Alright, he's passing through the middle. The first battalion was actually choosing this pathway to move forward. We're gonna get some pikemen on the field, but first of all, the crossbowmen are coming, which is great. They should be easily able to deal with these Gundabad warriors. And extroverts are already on the field as well to deal with this Urukai. But Urukai with the War Chant ability, with the shield wall, they are quite tanky. But the Wolf Riders gonna be just in time. They are looking for a trample. They will be trampling. It's not gonna one-shot, and War Chant ability has been used from the Angmar player actually defensively. In the meantime, Gundabats are moving through. They will be leading to this furnace. Let's see if they will be able to take it down, but at least they will be damaging it a lot. This Troll needs to be careful if he's gonna be taken down, as remember, then the entire battalion will be gone. He's actually damaging that quite nicely. I think the crossbowmen were quite late in order to lead, and that might... Oh, look at the damage from this crossbowman. Never mind, dude, they are hitting like a truck. A nice defense around this side with this extroverts. They are level 2 now, and this Wolf packs, this Wolf Riders, I mean. They have some pikemen on the fields now. He's leading to the creep, but he needs to defend himself, by the way. He was just losing his furnace, which is unfortunate for the Isengard's player, Revolutionist. And I gotta say, the game number 1 is looking already great for the Russian player, Imperialist. Jaguarte. Not good matchup anymore. I miss version 7, where you could win within 2 minutes. Welcome to the stream, Jaguarte. I'm sorry if I'm announcing your name wrong. It's GG already, yeah. I agree with Tolas. Talos. So close those names. Angmar will be securing this creep by himself as well to just extend his lead. And yeah, great start here from the Angmar player, Imperialist. The pressure is real, and remember, he was picking random faction and Isengard player was actually pre-picking the Isengard. Talo, for Gonzo, welcome to the stream, dudes. Heliax Demon, welcome. How are you doing? Crossbows are the strongest base. Yeah, by the way, if you have any questions about the statistics of the players, of the units, I mean, feel free to ask Mirak Turi, who he's being one of the guys who made the version 8, so he knows a lot, if not everything about the units. How strong they are, who's gonna be the stronger unit in a 1v1 and stuff like that. So there's a lot of information, since he's the coder who's actually making that. So he's responsible for every unbalanced stuff. So there you go, guys. Now you have a face against that unbalanced stuff. You know, you have a name behind that. Okay, you don't blame me, but blame him, dude. Joking, kidding. Right, the furnace gonna be taken down. Galdaf, dude, welcome to the stream. Galdaf, thank you for your messages. It's nice to see you being worried about me because I'm drinking too much energy drinks. Unfortunately, my friend, I gotta admit, I have a Red Bull now in front of me. I don't know, man, I can't stand awake and in a great shape without using coffee or energy drinks. I don't know, maybe it's just like addicted or something, you know? Just like with the cigarettes, right? So maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Blame Excelsior, who left, by the way, the Discord channel as well, which is quite ironic. Alright, so let's see how much damage the Isengard player will be able to deal. In the meantime, we have Fellwind and War Chant ability unlocked from the Angmar player, Imperialist. He has currently 500 command points available. On the other side, 350 command points available, as well as 3 power points collected by Revolutionist, the Turkish player, who will be most likely able to take down this level 2, which is great. But he needs to extend. He was losing a lot of furnaces, but it's nice to put pressure and to take down a level 2 mill, which is actually really important after having a rough start into the game number 1. And as mentioned several times before, the round of 16, the quarterfinals and the semifinals will be best of 5. The grand final itself though, chat, is gonna be best of 7, okay? And hopefully we will be getting the grand final next Sunday. Fellwind ability will be used from the Angmar player, and he will be maybe able to save this mill, which is level 1. Extroverts are on the field. The wolf packs are putting in some nice work against the pikeman. And he's trying to take it down, but I doubt he will be able to finish that. He has barely any pikemen left around this side. Yeah, Angmar need more dogs. Okay, he was able to save the mill, which is great for the Angmar player, Imperialist. And a level 2 furnace around this side. So Isengard is quite behind in terms of power points. He's actually around, yeah, almost 3.5 power points behind in terms of power points only, and over 100 command points behind. That means also behind in terms of resource income. But he has a couple of units around his side. Felwind is gonna be on cooldown. It was used in the previous fight to save this mill around this side. And we're gonna have a fight. War Chant ability has been used from the Angmar player. It is available from Isengard. He chooses to not use it just yet. I don't know what you see. Now he's gonna use it on almost dead units. Look, this dire Wolfpack taking down those pikes one by one, ladies and gentlemen. And now the crossbowmen, they're gonna be left alone. The game is not looking quite nice for the Turkish player. Nice trample incoming from those Wolf Riders into the crossbowmen, into the second, almost able to take them down entirely. Deleting them from the map is fault. 500 command points available against 700 command points available. And this is gonna hurt him a lot. The attack continues and more reinforcements gonna follow here. Coming out of the Hall of the Kingsman. 2 of them are actually on the field. He's upgrading that one of them to level 3. You're gonna get to see some Dark Rangers on the field as well. In the first game of the round of 16 between a Russian player, Imperialist, and a Turkish player, Revolutionist. Lukat is just following me, by the way. After so many years and after so many months and after he participating in the tournament, Lukat, I don't know if I should say thank you, my friend, or if I should ask you, where was you when, you know, where was
Watch
Gondor?
out, Lukat for fairy entering the ship. Ahoy, matey.
Where was Lukat when Shanks was needing followers? Again, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, I joined Twitch like a week ago. No problem, man. Joking. And look at that. We have another one. Alright, TR. Welcome to the stream, dude. Appreciate it. And yeah, he's just gonna call it GG. This is gonna be game number 1.
Oratia just became a pirate.
How matey. The girl is so loud, by the way. She's screaming in my ear, dude. I gotta make her a bit more quiet. I don't like when the girls are quite loud, you know. Alright, thank you so much for the follow, guys. We had a lot of followers today, by the way. We had Yoka20, H2212, we had Acid Lethal, we have Lukat now, we have ORATR. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. So we're gonna edit our scoreboard. And then we need to, as always, spin our wheel. Imperialist is leading. 1-0. Spin that, baby. Forts of Eisen, the first time of today. Beautiful. I'm actually missing Forts of Eisen, man. This is, to be honest, we don't get Forts of Eisen quite often. And every time when we get it, it's gonna be nice. So, Evolution is already in. Let me actually remind. I don't need to remind Imperialist, because Imperialist is one of the guys who's actually saving his replays all the time and posting them right after he wins the games in game replays. By the way, Lukat or Rambutan, one of you guys, whoever gonna win the series, please make sure to save the replays and post them later on the topic. Oh, I gotta open more spots. Sorry, my bad. Forts of Eisen. I just find this button, alright. Okay guys, Isengard will be pre-picked once again from Revolutionist. Imperialist, again, like in the game number 1, will stick up with the random faction. In the second game on the map Forts of Eisen will be between the factions Isengard and Isengard. The white hand in the chat. Alright. On the right side of the map, we have the green Isengard player Imperialist. Imperialist is a Russian player, leading the series 1-0 so far against the Turkish player Revolutionist. On the left side of the map, he's being the grey Isengard. Isengard's mirror on a neutral host. That means this is probably the most even matchup, obviously, because it's a mirror, and the fact that it's gonna be played on a neutral host makes it even more balanced. And the fact that Revolutionist on the left side is actually pre-picking Isengard should give him actually an upper hand, in my opinion, because I think he's just feeling much more comfortable to play with Isengard. And Imperialist, an all-round player, who is always picking the random faction. Let's see how he will be performing with Isengard in the game number 2. We need version 7. Everyone is choosing Eisenman, Elves or Angmar. Something is obviously wrong. Right, so we have Uruk-Pit, normal start from the green Isengard player Imperialist chat. And just as the same start here for the Turkish player Revolutionist, we're gonna get some pikemen on the fields here, and we're gonna get Uruk-hai on the field from this side. So this player is gonna choose to go forward to put pressure, and I'm assuming that the Turkish player Revolutionist will be leading to the creep with the first pikeman battalion. That should be his goal. Uruk-hai are on the fields, and the second battalion is gonna be, let's see what he's gonna choose. Can choose crossbowman, I don't know about that. Or yeah, he's gonna go for another Uruk-hai battalion. Pikemen are on the fields, should be creeping with them, and the Uruk-hai gonna be the next unit joining the battlefield from the grey Isengard player Revolutionist. We have Kribine picked from Revolutionist, and Vorchan has been picked from Imperialist. So, chat, quick question to you: what do you think about the PowerPoint choice in a Isengard's mirror? What would lead you to pick Kribine instead of Vorchan, and why? Can someone explain me that? Right, he was actually disturbing him from getting the creep for himself. The second battalion is on the fields now, moving forward. Alright, so it's about your start, right? So if you want to start with Uruk-hai, just like the green Isengard player Imperialist did, then you will have a better choice sticking up with the Vorchans. But if you do something else, like the Revolutionist, starting with the pikeman, Kribine might be the better choice and option. The Vorchan ability has been used from the green Isengard player Imperialist. He will be able to take it down. Kribine will be used to debuff the enemy units, but it's not gonna negate the effect of Vorchan, as you know. He will be able to take it down, which is great. He can even fight here. He can still win this fight, by the way, in my opinion. He's Vorchanted. Vorchan gives you 50% increased damage and armor. Kribine is actually negating only leadership, so as Vorchan is a buff, it's not gonna get negated. And yeah, the fact that you can actually make them weaker, 25% minus in percentage in damage and 20% minus percent in armor. That was kind of weird. I was saying 20% minus percent, but you know, you get my points. I would still say that Vorchan is the better ability in a 1v1. And yeah, look at that start again. This is actually so worth it. Look at that. I mean, chat, this is crazy. 3 furnaces are taken down already from a Revolutionist. And he on the other side was not able to deal any kind of damage just yet. And I doubt that those pikemen will be able to deal any kind of damage. The Uruk-hai are gonna deal with them. Crossbowman in the back. So incredible start in the game number 2 from the Russian player as well. We have now some wolf riders, wolf packs on the field. Sorry. More of them are coming. And the Revolutionist is struggling a lot. He is sitting on 300 command points, collected 2 power points for himself so far. On the other side, Imperialist is sitting on 400 command points and has currently almost 3 power points collected. Turkey left tournament now. So guys, what do you think about the current stages of the game number 2? Do you think that this is still open, that Revolutionists can still come back? But I think the first push was really successful from the Russian player, right? So he was able to take down 3 furnaces, which is a big thing, especially early on. Like this early into the game, with the first push actually. And yeah, I mean, that's not even being the bad part. The bad part is the real bad part is that he was, never mind, he was just able to take down 1 of the furnaces. The real bad part is that if you lose stuff, but your enemy doesn't lose anything. That's, I think, like lose-lose situation for you, right? Give us more action, please. Right, Pikachu, you have been asked for action. Do your thing. Okay, now Pikachu is ordering them for more action. Let's see if they will be listening to the Pikachu before they're gonna eat a Donner Shock. Thunderstorm. Like Pikachu is like Saruman, you know? With the Thunderbolt. Right, once we're able to finish the furnace, more units are moving through the middle. The second Uruk pit is coming up for the Eisenguts play on the left side, Revolutionist. He's gonna cancel that actually, interesting choice. Work pit is level 2, we're gonna get some Work Riders on the fields now from Revolutionist. On the other side, this Work pit is also getting upgraded to level 2. There are a bunch of units here from the Green Eisenguts player Imperialist. And yeah, he has definitely more units under his control. And he has also a lead in terms of power points. So he has also unlocked his Creebine ability, and Warchan is gonna be ready for the next fight. And if he actually can manage to group all his units, including those work packs on the field together with this army, he can get a huge war chant off and then splits them and deal as much damage as you possibly can. That might be the play he is looking for. Alright. In the meantime, we have a fight here between work packs and work riders. They should be using the whole ability, there we go, to buff them, to make them stronger. On the other side, we have a fight around this side, ladies and gentlemen. Warchan ability has been used from Imperialist as well as from Revolutionist. And Creebine is flying around here from Revolutionist though. And Imperialist has it still available, doesn't use it just yet. I don't know why he's not it's not necessary. The Urukai are not doing anything here, by the way. They are just chilling. The crossbowmen are handling, single-handedly killing those units. In the meantime, he was also able to secure this creep on the bottom left side for himself. That's gonna give him the option to capture this flag. And yeah, great start into the game, and he's snowballing right now. Big time. They are still war chanted. The crossbowmen, they need to retreat, but they were losing a lot of health, and a lot of units from the battalion are taken down. Look at that, he has so many units on the field, chat. Moving from the bottom side as well. Capturing that, that's gonna give him the option to recruit the Black Orc warriors from the inn on the bottom left side. And he has a massive lead right now, massive lead. 6 power point lead. And yeah, I mean, Revolutionist is just gonna call it GG. Yeah. Great start, and after that start he was snowballing. He was never actually giving his enemy Revolutionist any chance to come back to the game. Andy versus Imperialist next game. Yeah, probably. I mean, it looks like it at least for now. We're gonna go back to GR again for the third game, which might be the final game in the best of 5 series. We're gonna spin our wheel. In the meantime, we're gonna edit our scoreboard again. Imperialist is leading the series now, as you know, 2-0 against Revolutionist. And we're gonna get another Swords of Eisen. Beautiful. Okay, let me host. Swords of Eisen it is gonna be. Let me go observer. Lukat was happy. Lukat is like, finally a game which is not gonna be 3-0. After this games, by the way, we're gonna get right into the next games between Lukat and Rambo 4000. This is gonna be the next series. Yeah. Unlucky. they want to play on Jungles of Fararat. Yeah, maybe in the quarterfinals, my man. Alright, Revolution is now gonna pick Angmar, actually, chat. instead of Isengard, and once again Imperialist is gonna stick up with the random faction. As we are jumping right in the game number 3, and Imperialist has a 2-0 lead and he's only 1 win away to win the series and get qualified to the quarterfinals. Man of the West against Angmar. On the right side of the map we have the green Man of the West player Imperialist, who is a Russian player. And on the left side we have the grey Angmar player Revolutionist. So guys, in the chat, what do you think about this matchup in version 8? Would you say that any of these two factions are in favor? Early game, mid game, also late game? Man of the West a bit stronger, okay. Barrack start, two farms, barracks into the third farm. Rallying Call has been picked from the Man of the West player already. All of the Kingsman is coming up on the field. And the Angmar player didn't pick his power points just yet. Imperialist is saying it's a bit laggy. It might be. Doesn't look laggy to me though, but you can always have those command lags in this game, which I can't influence at all. Angmar can win, but it's much easier to play as Man of the West, alright? 3-0. Depends on the outcome of this game. It's laggy because of him. Alright, so that's the second time actually we're gonna see the same starts here from the Man of the West faction. So Barak start into the archery range. The archers will be probably used exclusively to keep those farms safe against the Gandabat warriors. And we're gonna have a Troll and Wolf team coming up for the Angmar player. So let's see. Soldiers of Gondor are joining the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. Angmar still didn't pick any PowerPoint, so he will be most likely picking, I mean, like 99% he will be picking War Chant anyway. What kind of other reason would you ever have to pick something else? Okay. Archers. And we're gonna get some Rohan Spearman units on the field from the Man of the West player. So we might see some of those Wolf Riders. There we go, Wolf Riders it is gonna be to deal with the soldiers of Gondor. And in the meantime he's moving through the bot side with the Gandabats and Pikemen. Nice trample damage here in the old ground stands, they are quite tanky. They need to trample couple of more times to deal with the soldiers. But at the end of the day, he will be able to save that. He's even building a wall hub here. He's gonna cancel that most likely afterwards. But this way he can deny those soldiers to hit the mill properly. Archers. Man of the West is fighting for the creep on the right side of the river. Archers are putting in some nice work as expected. And in the meantime, Angmar player was able to deal with the soldiers of Gondor and keep this mill alive. You know what I was not seeing for a while now? We didn't see, chat, I don't know if you are missing that as well, just like as me. We didn't see for a long time now the Boromir into the level 2 with the Horn of Gondor and then Rangers with the long shot. From the last times we have seen Men of the West, we have seen many Gondor Knights into possible even those Knights of Dol Amroth. But I do like Rangers a lot. Also as Angmar, Rangers are quite fun. Nice, beautiful actually from Revolutionist here, was able to take one of the farms. But he was just using the Trollmaster, which end up, why he ended up losing the entire battalion of those Wolf Riders. So this game is not looking too shabby so far, at least for Revolutionist. Let's see if he can actually hold himself, scale into the late game. Angmar is gonna be really strong later on. 2.5 power points collected by the Man of the West player. He has currently 400 command points available, and we're gonna get the stable up on the field. On the other side, almost 2 power points and 350 command points available for the Angmar player, Revolutionist. Yeah, Revo doing well in this game. Yeah, let's see. Attack continues around this side, but he needs to defend himself as well. This mill is gonna go down most likely. Nice surrounding to maximize the damage output. Flank damage. The wolf packs are getting killed. Nice focus on the farm, should be able to finish it. But many units are not able to attack. What you can always do is maybe try to get in between those structures and maximize the damage output, or micro always around until every unit of yours is able to attack. You should be able to take it down though. Unless Troll, he's gonna be able to take it down, which is great. In the meantime, Man of the West is still on the left side of the map. Also trying to take down as much as he possibly can. PowerPoint wise, now Man of the West player on the right side collected 5 power points and again sitting still on 400 command points. 350, it's gonna be 300. Unfortunately, he lost this mill, which was almost level 2. And he's behind in terms of command points and in terms of power points. So again, it's actually looking good again for Imperialist, to be honest. It's actually really important to keep your mills and farms or whatever your faction is, those resource generating structures, especially early on. You want to keep them alive. Unless you can trade. I mean, when you trade, it's not the end of the world, but if you can't trade, it's not very good to lose them. I mean, if you lose, for example, 2 and on the other side you're also able to kill 2 from your enemy, it's gonna make it even again, then it's okay, I would say. But if you lose 2 and you are on the other side not able to take down one of them, then it's actually, you start the game like 1-0 behind already, and it's gonna be really hard. Then because then from this situation you need to come back, and comeback situations are always really hard to manage, especially against good players. And Imperialist is one of them, being a really good player who knows how to execute and how to go for the W, how to go for the win. And he was doing such a great job also in the group stage. He was winning every single game. And also the first game in the round of 16 here against Revolutionist, or the series in general, is looking really great. And I would say, assuming that Imperialist gonna make it to the quarterfinals, that we will have an incredible amount of content and quality gameplay in the quarterfinals between Imperialist and Anderson, and I'm really looking forward to cast those games. Alright, rallying capability has been used from the Man of the West player Imperialist. He has just much more units on the field. Depends on the micro, he has pikes around. So all he gotta do is just defend those archers against the Wolf Riders. They're gonna do the job. This micro, he's looking for an opportunity. The Wolf Packs, they won't be able to do much. They're gonna get killed from the archers quite quickly. Nice here, look at that, he's just tanking the damage. Yeah, he's looking for a trample, but the problem is they got slowed down already by trampling the soldiers. That's why the trample on the archers wasn't that effective. Okay, one is gone. He's gonna lose all of them now. He's being stuck. Yeah, he's gonna lose all of them. He's just suiciding at this point. It doesn't matter. We have Black Numenorians on the field, but there is almost nothing left from Revolutionist. Builder will be taken down. He will be barely able to get away. There is even a lone tower special coming from the Man of the West player. Felvin will be used. Just why not? But there is nothing that can actually do something against them at this point. Yeah, not looking very good for Imperialist, for Revolutionist, I mean, sorry. And that's gonna be game number 3, chat. Congratulations already to, I think we can call it already, unless maybe Imperialist gonna lose his connection and then we need to disqualify him or something, I don't know. But unless something big happens, I don't see a coming back from this situation for the Turkish player Revolutionist. Still though, as well as to Mr. Piggy, but also to Revolutionist, thank you so much guys for the participation. And well deserved the victory for Imperialist. Congratulations to Imperialist, who is gonna face in the quarterfinals against Andy San next week. And you know, we're not gonna lose any time, but we're gonna jump right into the next best of 5 series in the next round of 16 game between Lukat from Poland and Ramuten, also in the game. His name is SDK Rambo 4000 from Austria. Beautiful. We're gonna take a look into that. 1 second. As always, we're gonna give the win to Imperialist. In the bet. And then we need to go for another one. In the meantime, let me actually start the other bet. I need to abort the game, my bad. So congratulations to Imperialist again. And I'm just gonna show you something. Okay. As you can see, we have now, this is done. The 3 and 4 is gonna be done. Right. Imperialist 1, 1, 1. Oh. If you want to see that online scoreboard, all you need to do is just type !worlds in the chat. So with that being said, as you can see, Imperialist moved to the quarterfinals. This is gonna be the game here between those players, Andy San against Imperialist. Irby will be waiting for his opponents. It's gonna be either Dayman from Russia or C-Knight of EA from USA. On the other side, we're gonna jump here into the game between Lukat and Rambo 4000, and whoever wins that series will be facing against Mr. Smok in the quarterfinals. On the other side, we have Liam 666 and Ferry here. This game hopefully gonna happen today or tomorrow as well. And SB Quad against Alex Shall Not is definitely confirmed, gonna happen today as well. And as always, if you are watching that on YouTube, please make sure to follow this stream for more content in the future based on the Battle for Middle-earth games. And if you are watching it on YouTube, please make sure to hit that big red subscribe button after liking the video, obviously, and turn on the notifications as well to not miss any of the videos coming out for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it.